Second British welterweight title challenge for the popular, well-schooled former Scottish international Kevin McIntyre. He's been on the fringes for so long, but he still yearns for that magical night. Can he summon up an outstanding performance? He's won 24 of 29. He'll be hoping to get into a rhythm and befuddle and confuse Kevin Anderson. And he's almost on home soil here, Glenn. So many fans.
Yes, it'll mean an awful lot to him. It's a wonderful opportunity. Right out the blue, really, but he's got it. And he deserves it. So he's going to give it everything.
A lovely guy. Can he become a British champion at last? It is a tough obstacle, and this is the reason why. Kevin Anderson, what a couple of years he's had, and the title is very much his property at the moment.
And now making his entrance, the champion from Methil 5, Kevin Anderson.
One of our really maturing and increasingly accomplished domestic champions. He's still only 24. The aggressive, determined and strong Kevin Anderson, who's emerged recently as a top quality professional. He's becoming more seasoned. They're keeping him busy. Fourth fight this year, and they're hoping he takes the Lonsdale belt home, Glenn, for keeps.
Yep, this is a good time for Kevin Anderson. Really is an improved fighter. He's mature and he's strong, and he's getting very close to his best, learning all the time. And he's been in some very good fights. We really enjoy watching him. Brings a great atmosphere when he fights.
He's 5 years younger than McIntyre. He's the guy on the way up, but he's got to give height and reach to South Paisley. 10 stone 7 limit, remember. Been around a long time, Kevin McIntyre. Hasn't quite worked for him so far, but he has a bit of experience on Anderson. The power, though, very much with the champion. Lovely left hooking throws, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Gilmore for the St Andrews Sporting Club and Barry Hearn for Matchroom Sport, sponsored by the Scottish News of the World. Big on boxing, live and exclusive on Sky Sports. Friday Fight Night proudly present 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the welterweight championship of Great Britain. The officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. Shooting charge at ringside, Mr. Bernard Connolly. Timekeeper at the bell, James Kirkwood from Glasgow. The 3 scoring judges at ringside for this contest are Richie Davies from All Hallows, Kent, John Keane from Wellingborough, Victor Loughlin from Paisley. And finally, when the action commences, the star referee in charge of the action, Mr. Mickey Van from Leeds. And so, introducing to you firstly this evening, the challenger. Boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black coloured shorts trimmed with silver. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled on the championship limit of 10 stone, 7 pounds. He has an excellent record consisting of 29 contests, 24 wins. 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout, with only 5 defeats. Presenting from Paisley, Kevin McIntyre. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white coloured shorts trimmed with red, green and gold. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 10 stone, 6 pounds, 14 ounces. He also has an outstanding record consisting of 21 contests, 20 wins. 12 of those wins coming by way of knockout, with only the 1 defeat. He comes to the ring this evening as the former welterweight champion of the Commonwealth Tonight, he makes the third defense of his present crown. Presenting from medal 5, the current and reigning welterweight champion of Great Britain, Kevin Anderson. The referee, Mr. Mickey Van, will now give his final instructions to both boxers. 12 3-minute rounds.
Good atmosphere here. Plenty of fans from both sides.
Okay, fellas, you've both had your instructions in your dressing room. You obey my commands at all times, right? No noise with the head. Shake hands, paddy corners. Good luck.
Fife's Kevin Anderson, who makes his third defence of the British 10 stone 7 belt. He grabbed in that cracker against young Muttley. He's outboxed Eamon McGee, outlasted Francis Jones just 7 weeks ago. Now he meets his former sparring partner, Kevin McIntyre, from Paisley. They know each other well. What happens when they meet for real? Big favourite, Anderson with the bookies. But McIntyre believes an upset is on the cards. It's all about the first 2 or 3 rounds, Glenn, here.
Yeah, I think McIntyre has to try and have a good start. He's got to get himself in this fight right from the off. Try and push Anderson back a little bit if he can. Anderson has been fighting very well as of late. Eamon McGee, a good win, and Francis Jones, a very good fight, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was an immense effort from Francis Jones, but Kevin Anderson showed a cool head that night. He came through some rough patches to grind out a 12th round stoppage win. And he looks to apply punches and pressure on Kevin McIntyre, who's had 5 defeats, and every one of those he's been stopped in. But down goes Anderson in the first round, and his legs have gone. It was a short right counter from McIntyre. And how about that? First minute. Well, that wasn't in the script, and Anderson has to get himself going. What a start for Kevin McIntyre.
Another big right hand. He's hurt again. Anderson, great start.
Anderson in some trouble in this opening session. And Kevin McIntyre has only stopped 8 people in his life. And Anderson has not shaken off the effects of that yet. It was a beautiful shot, Glenn.
Well, he couldn't ask for no more confidence than this. He's hurt again. Anderson, he's just not with it. Tonight needs to get his punches off.
Came back with the right hand, and McIntyre had to take that. Good southpaw jab, though. Terrific start this from the challenger, the 29-year-old Kevin McIntyre.
Well, it's the right hook that's done the damage so far. He needs to let that shot go. Wait for the jab from Anderson and then come back with a countering right hook.
Still his right leg looks wobbly, Anderson. Left, beautiful punches from McIntyre. Solid, and he shoves Anderson back to show his physical being. He's had a mental going over with the hypnotist, and he obviously believes he can do this job.
Well, I think the hypnotist added to his punch power. Never mind his mental strength.
Back comes Anderson with those hooks. But again, McIntyre shoves off the champion. Right hand punches through the middle. And he's exposing the lack of head movement in Kevin Anderson. Static.
Well, he really is walking through the clouds here, isn't he, Anderson?
Needs the break. Needs the rest.
Get the head moving, right?
What a disastrous start for Anderson. Have a look at this.
There it is, that quick countering right hook. Just as he comes forward, he maximizes the power by walking into it, Anderson. But he really caught him with an exceptional punch. And nobody expected that. In trouble again. He's just trying to cover up. Natural instincts to survive here, but the left hand was down even there.
Kevin McIntyre was 80 to 1
to
win in that first round.
Give a gum shield. Gum shield.
Has a minute been long enough? Disorganised in that corner, Kevin Anderson. Mickey Van calls a timeout. The gum shield is being put into Anderson, but he got a few more vital seconds there. What about that, Glenn?
Yeah, he needed that time. I think they lost the gum shield mysteriously, didn't they? Got a pretty apt time.
Was that an old trick from the corner? Has the head cleared and the legs stable of Anderson, who's had a terrible start here against Kevin McIntyre, who's using that southpaw style and the accuracy, really. Coming off a win over Tony Doherty. And he's not performed on the British title stage yet.
Well, Anderson's gone through crises before. He did against young Motley and came back to win. So he knows what it's all about. He can stay calm in this situation.
Absolutely. He had to dig really deep against young Motley. Floored heavily in the second round. And admits that much of the first half of that fight was a blur, but he did come back to turn it round in the 10th. Domestic fight of the year last year. And here he comes in the second round. This could be very good, Glenn.
Yep, certainly very exciting so far. McIntyre's got to use that jab, just try and draw the lead of Anderson and then whip in that right hook again.
Anderson certainly unsettled by the start of McIntyre, but he's got to keep it going. There's been criticism that McIntyre can fall apart too easily. Needs to sustain this beginning.
It's important for McIntyre to keep that jab out. Don't let Anderson get set.
Uppercut, sweet shot from McIntyre, who feels over the rounds of sparring that he can do it in the ring for real, and he's catching Anderson. Wonderful work from McIntyre here in the second round.
Well, Anderson can't do anything defensively. The legs have gone a little bit again.
Down again, touch with the glove. Mickey Van applies the count, second time in the fight. And the McIntyre fans are raising the roof off the Magnum Centre. They're trying to tell McIntyre to keep his head in the red corner. But what a start.
He's really getting a lot of power into these punches, planting his feet. McIntyre. It's a very different performance from him, isn't it?
He's so fired up and really flowing. But Anderson piling back with that left hook. Very interesting.
Right, all right. Keep hold of it. Keep that head moving. You're listening. Don't take them shots. You've got to keep your head moving all the time. Get low. Right, you listening? Come on, wake up now.
That's a big problem. He's so static, isn't he?
Yeah, never really moved the head. He seems to be in a bit of a fog, even still. You know, it really hurt him early in the fight, that big right hand. And he's not thinking, you know, he's not trying anything different.
And it was a temple shot as well, and that can't be nice for Anderson's balance.
No, just reaches forward with a jab, and then again it's that quick little right-hand counter that he's working so well.
All right, come to. Let's concentrate, man.
Colin Belshaw
seconds out, round 3.
just telling Kevin McIntyre to concentrate. Can he make it his 25th victory in what will be an unbelievable moment, really, for Kevin McIntyre after all he's been through? But Kevin Anderson has proven time and again is bottle and metal in this sport. McIntyre is absolutely flying here, though, Glenn.
Yeah, having really good success with these hooks round the side. And And he's just got to keep using the jab and then keep bringing them hooks in. He's unable to move his head. Anderson, for some reason, the defense very poor.
Bob Shannon was telling us earlier that Anderson struggles in sparring, and maybe that's why McIntyre beat him, but maybe the pacey southpaw feels he has Anderson's number. Damage on the nose to McIntyre, right hand from Anderson. He's got a little mark under his right eye. It's all happening in there in this British title clash.
He's certainly fighting with a great deal of belief, though, isn't he, McIntyre? You know, he's trying to draw Anderson on to the counter punch, and when he does, the heavy shots.
Digs one into the body as well, McIntyre. Maybe these hypnotists do work. Steve Collins certainly found a performance, didn't he, against Chris Eubank? Spooked the former world champion that night they met in Ireland. Anderson calls it a load of rubbish. Right to the body.
Starting to get a bit of momentum now. Anderson's starting to let the shots go a little bit. It was a good long right hand.
This twitches that right foot again, Kevin Anderson. So physically strong. Big shoulders and compact. Blood to the nose of McIntyre. He's going to have to suck it up if it goes later on, isn't he, Glenn?
Yeah, that's the problem. He just punches himself out a little bit, trying very hard early on. Looking to get a lot into the shots that he throws.
2 knockdowns, though, in the first 2 rounds. I think probably surprised even Kevin McIntyre. Not had a stoppage win since March 2003. Just finding his feet a bit more now, Anderson.
Still has to take a right hand, but he's getting stronger, getting into a little bit more of a flow now, Anderson.
Right hand from McIntyre. It's becoming grueling. It's becoming tough early. Better from the British champion. Well, Glenn, plenty of people raised their eyebrows at this match. I thought Kevin McIntyre wasn't up to the job. How wrong after what's happened so far?
No, well, he's coming off a good win against Tony Doherty. That's obviously given him a lot of confidence. But, you know, he's got there. It's a big night. It's a British title fight, the Lonsdale belt. We know how much people try to win this belt.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of that recently with Dave Stewart's effort and Francis Jones. That was only 7 weeks ago that Kevin Anderson had that really hard encounter. Was it a bit too soon for him to be coming back?
Well, it shouldn't be, really. You know, fighters need to fight a bit more often these days. He's trying to do that. He should still be fresh, and you know, fitness should be good.
Yeah, certainly down in Manchester, where he's all but relocated Kevin Anderson to be with Bob Shannon, sparring with David Barnes for the Southpaw work. Barnes, of course, who beat Kevin McIntyre in 8 rounds a few years back. There's the body shots. He's flowing here, Kevin McIntyre, and he's backing Anderson up at times too.
Yeah, that's what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and throw more shots than Anderson. So he'll keep them combinations coming in. See, Anderson just puts the gloves up, doesn't do anything back, and he really needs to start letting shots go, Anderson.
Walks into one, but he will just want to chip away, Kevin Anderson. Only ever been beaten once before. And he felt controversially by his now stablemate, Ali Numbembe.
There goes that right hook again. Landing as Anderson comes forward.
It's unsteady there, Kevin Anderson. Certainly not comfortable at home in this urban ring. Fighting away from Kirkcaldy.
It looks like just a lack of sharpness, doesn't it, with Anderson? You know, he looks heavy-legged, and you know, he's just walking forward. Doesn't seem that snap seems missing.
He's had a difficult year, Kevin Anderson. Nod to respect there at Kevin McIntyre. Forcing himself forward, Anderson. Not as compact and organised as McIntyre.
Nice jab from Anderson, but he hasn't done a great deal in this round, Anderson. Just plodded forward.
McIntyre targeting the body, trying to finish the round strongly.
The UEFA Champions League, Tuesday and Wednesday, 14 live games on Sky Sports. Tuesday from 7, it's Celtic Benfica. Holders AC Milan face a stiff-tested Shakhtar. Then on Wednesday from 6, Man United go through if they beat Dinamo Kiev. Rangers face their toughest match at Barcelona. And Arsenal through if they beat Slavia Prague. The UEFA Champions League, Tuesday and Wednesday, Sky Sports.
More really good British title action on our next Friday fight night. Carl Froch defends his British super middleweight title against Robin Reid. That's next Friday, 10 o'clock, Sky Sports 1.
Will we get another good one in Nottingham? This, better than we all expected.
Most certainly is. Very, very good fight. And he's got a lot to do. Kevin Anderson, the champion.
Yeah, 10-8 rounds, first two knockdowns from Kevin McIntyre, who's also taken this challenge at fairly short notice.
Just pulling away a little bit, isn't he? McIntyre 39-35 on my card. Obviously 2 big rounds, the first 2 with the knockdowns.
And with McIntyre, it's about keeping this up, keeping himself together, psychologically and physically. And Anderson's just got to get through. I'm not entirely sure, Glenn, he's totally recovered from that first knockdown in the first round.
No, he's still, there's no sharpness there, still seems heavy-legged and in a bit of a fog. The snap, the sharpness isn't there. But it's a great start from McIntyre. He's got to keep being the boss. He's got to keep that jab going out and sharp, countering right and left hooks.
There's a worried look on the face of Tommy Gilmore, manager and promoter of Kevin Anderson, who believed this would be over quick inside 2 or 3 rounds in his man's favour. You never know in boxing, and as you said before, it's amazing what a Lonsdale belt being at stake can do.
Yeah, we've seen these British title fights time and time again. They will give everything they've got for the title.
And he knows probably, Kevin McIntyre, this is his last chance at 29. Left through the guard. Really stable on his feet tonight, Kevin Anderson. Picked off with the right there. Balance not good. Again, McIntyre squeezing these shots through and finding the defense leaky of the champion. we've ever seen Kevin McIntyre, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. The postman's delivering a few surprises in there, isn't he?
Along in his tiny flat in Paisley, fighting part-time, trying to help his family. Blown away by Nigel Wright. Suffered defeats to others, but he's kept his nerve, his resolve. And if he can keep this going, he could become a British champion at last. Well, is this the man responsible for Kevin McIntyre's performance? Dr. Alan Curley, the hypnotist, who has been putting Kevin McIntyre under and telling him he can walk through punches. Does it work, Glenn?
Well, certainly whatever he's done is working at the moment, isn't it? He's given him strength of mind. I do believe that you train your body, you've got to train your mind as well. There's a lot about sports psychology that I think people should go into.
I think Frank Bruno had a hypnotist before he fought Mike Tyson for the first time, and Richard Dunn before he fought Muhammad Ali. Both were destroyed in 5 rounds. Maybe for McIntyre, it's a different story, or maybe it's Kevin Anderson under par.
Well, it does work. I've used it myself. I've been, in my career, it helped me an awful lot. So I know it does work, and he's beginning to believe in himself more and more. And that's what he's trying to do.
There's a fluency with Kevin McIntyre. Bouncing on his feet. He did well against David Barnes early on, but then came apart and crumbled. Gary Reed stopped him in 6. His career going nowhere. But all of a sudden, he comes out with this sort of performance. And Kevin Anderson must be a mile behind on the judges' cards.
Well, at the minute, there's a lot of belief in the mind of Kevin McIntyre. It's down to Anderson to start chipping away at that. He's got to try and bring in some doubt. And then the demons will start to come back. But that might be easier said than done, the way he's performing at the moment, McIntyre.
Left to the body. Those shots have been good tonight from McIntyre, but none as fine as the right hand that floored Anderson in that first.
One of the things to notice is he looks the stronger. When they come close like that, it's normally McIntyre that pushes free. You know, he pushes him back again in there, and I think that's telling. I think he's got the physical strength.
He's backing him up, Kevin McIntyre. Looks like he's just wading forward, Kevin Anderson. Picked off, and he's getting agitated with himself. Is the title slipping away? You can't count him out, Glenn, because of what happened against young Muttley, but it is one-sided.
No, he's very spirited, Anderson. He'll try, as long as there's anything left in him, any strength at all, he's going to have to punch out of Kevin Anderson.
Doesn't look like his night at the moment. Kevin McIntyre back holding the middle of the ring. And this is another bad spell for Kevin Anderson. 20 seconds left in the 6. Being caught too often. Easy, easy, they're shouting, Glenn, the McIntyre fans.
Well, he's doing so well, isn't he? He's getting off with those big hooks. The legs of Anderson look wooden, don't they? So heavy.
Yeah, leaden, really, Kevin Anderson.